Everyone tells you to chase more. But what if the real blessing is already right in front of you? Contentment. It's a concept most of us aren't very familiar with anymore. We're always reaching for the next stage in life, the newest version, the latest update, the next relationship status. Why can't we just be content? Content with where we are now, with what we have now. You might say, but I really need X, Y, or Z. Or, if you saw my life, you wouldn't ask me to be okay with staying where I am. I'm not asking you to ignore your needs or deny yourself good things. I want you to truly find contentment when you have everything you want and need, and even when you don't. I'll challenge you, as I challenge myself, not to blindly pretend to be happy with every circumstance, but to choose contentment. Because if I can't change my circumstances, I can learn to be content in them. When life gives you lemons, remember, you can make lemonade. Hi, my name is Katie, and I love to talk about Jesus and the Bible, homemaking, baking, and all things creative. And today, we're figuring out how to truly feel content and not just pretend to be. Philippians 4 verse 11 says, I have learned to be content, whatever the circumstances. The first thing that strikes me is that contentment is something we learn. We aren't born content. It doesn't come naturally. It's something we practice, and like anything we practice, it takes time, patience, and grace. Contentment isn't found by accident. It's a daily choice. The next thing that strikes me is the phrase, whatever the circumstances. And honestly, that's a hard pill to swallow. Because real life is hard. Dropping your new phone, losing your job, losing someone you love. When we face real life, real suffering, it puts us to the test. Am I really going to trust God even in this? Am I going to find my joy in Him, not in my circumstances? Will I make Him my everything instead of putting my hope in things or people who were never meant to fulfill me? Paul goes on to say, I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want. I can do all this through Him who gives me strength. He's not pretending it's easy. He's saying it's possible. Because Jesus is the one who carries us through. Proverbs 30 verse 7 to 9 says, "Two things I ask of you, Lord. Do not refuse me before I die. Keep falsehood and lies far from me. Give me neither poverty nor riches, but give me only my daily bread. Otherwise I may have too much and disown you and say, 'Who is the Lord?' Or I may become poor and steal, and so dishonor the name of my God." Sometimes, if we have too much, we get distracted. We get caught up in all the stuff, in all the money, and we lose sight of what really matters. And when we don't have enough, we can overfixate on how we can get more. But there is a spot in the middle, what we need. Just what we need. Not too much and not too little. So we don't have to worry about getting more, and whether things are going to work out or how we can make them work. There's a middle place, enough, exactly what we need. Not too much, not too little. Let's aim for that. Let's ask God for our daily bread and trust that He is enough for today. Let's be present, let's be grateful, knowing that contentment isn't something we find after the next task, the next purchase, or the next success. Maybe you do need more of something, or maybe you just need to spend more time with someone.